Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Roll For It. I don't know if we need to do hellos, so we're just gonna go straight into a recap. Our party had ventured into the lake, having come across the hydra that seemingly just lives here. And after a few failed attempts at spectacular shows of amazing skills and prowess, they eventually managed to kill it. None of your crew members perceivably died. You don't know that they're dead yet, but at least one of them made it to the ship.
We're not super invested in finding out.
So
Less of a drag on the town.
you guys have, we'll say, 7 hours and 53 minutes on your potions of water walking. What are you guys doing?
We still have the one shirt. We might as well get aboard.
Is there anything in the immediate area we can check out, make sure?
Oh yeah,
There's
you guys
nothing
also
we
can
can
make those
loot,
perception checks. So you saw on our battle map, you guys saw the darkened cylinder. That is actually one of the towers of the castle.
Sticking out of it.
It's still underwater, but it stands up. It's not like destroyed. It doesn't seem like it. But are you guys gonna swim over to the boat first? Walk over to the boat first, or?
That's what we can take wherever from the castle.
Yeah. We have to take care of ourselves first and get something ready.
Well, you can't go underwater while you have the water walk.
Well, somebody doesn't.
8 hours.
Repeat it, man. Yeah.
But I need help. So can we please go aboard the ship first, keep the ship in position, take care of ourselves, and then on our way like smart people. Smart. Let's be smart.
Nah, we want to see whether or not
You
Joppa
want
can
another
be killed by a
explosion?
particularly aggressive surgeon.
Want an explosion? How many D4s do you want for your explosion? To your implode? What? This would be smart. What?
Who's talking about an explosion?
I heard something about an explosion. Guys.
No one said anything about an explosion.
I heard something about an explosion and being smart with it.
No, everyone gets 11.
11 what?
Health.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't take any damage.
I didn't take any.
It doesn't matter. It's just people.
Okay.
You could also heal one of your. I guess you don't. You can heal.
Technically, they're not a party member. They're flailing in the water. They're fine.
They're not kicking properly. I don't think they're meant to be.
Okay, who's still hurt?
I don't know if I should. I'm still hurt. I'm still down by
7.
7.
7 again.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. Okay, I'll be fine. I got 4 left.
Hey, who else is hurt? Sure? Yep. I think there's some
This is the last-
health points
I
on
think
you.
there's an
34
emotion.
HPM.
I think there's emotional health that needs addressing.
You was feeling a little bit manic at the moment.
Drop is suppressed. Always suppressed?
He just worked through his feelings a little.
Okay.
It's just Jeff.
You're all healthy sailors.
So, if now we want to go...
3 of your crew member have succeeded to getting onto the boat.
Oh,
Good job, guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Are any of them the head that we promised the ship to?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna walk up to him. And I said, here's the keys to the boat.
Keys to the boat.
And I'm gonna give him one of the gears. And I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
Gears?
Yeah.
All right. He takes it in his hand, and he walks away to like the other side of the ship. You don't hear him, but this is what he said. This is a funny looking thing. I don't quite know if this. And he bites it. Hey, you want to roll me 4d4 damage?
Drifting
you
ever
wanna give me
so
another
close
D4
to
and I can
that
do it?
chaotic evil.
They weren't meant to survive. No witnesses. It's going to be 9.
9 points of damage. He falls. His
Is
body
that a sword
falls off the
or
ship.
What happens if what about the other 2 people? Other 3 people? that
Oh,
survived?
they're in the ship. They're like resting. They didn't expect this shit.
Was only the one guy aware that we had promised the ship to them?
No, they knew.
They all fucking very cool.
This is getting
But-
dark.
I'm still in the water and we're by the ship. Are you guys all going on the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we want to recon, I will go back into Sea Lion, Wild Shape.
Where are you going?
Does anybody want to want to join me.
The water's
The
pretty
rest
deep.
of us took water walking potions.
Yeah, but you're on the ship. You can take your
How are we going to ship underwater?
They can't go underwater because of the water walk.
Because of the water.
If it wasn't a potion, they could,
then never
but
mind.
it is a potion.
No, I mean, no, if you want to go ahead. We're not going to wait 8 hours to go down.
Can I cast Unseen Servant and have it help him?
It can ride. It has to ride with him, like holding on. But yeah.
The servant doesn't wait.
Some help.
I'll do the same.
At the worst, it's cannon fodder. If
Okay,
anything
so
gets
I'll
in
have
the
two
way.
unseen servants, and I'm gonna seal, and I'll go down, and I'll
Oh,
search for whatever in the castle.
All right, give me a perception check.
Oh wait, can we give him perception checks as well through our servants? No.
I also I have low light vision. Let's hold on.
Plus 8? What?
I have 23.
All right, well you don't need low light because it's very bright in here. Algae, bioluminescence, and some look like jellyfish. Very large though, and not like the transparent bioluminescent jellyfish, but like the very thick non-bioluminescent jellyfish. But they are glowing in this castle. You see what seems to be you seem to see what looks like where the roof of the center structure is collapsed. A very large hole sits there. You can see some tapestries that seem like they've been eaten away at by either fish or time itself. A lot of unmanned armor for decoration as they rusted. Some is broken. Where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm looking for any treasures, gold, gems, weapons, notable weapons. Not some
Notable.
sword sitting in the corner.
Okay. So something that looks
Something I'm not
Not
gonna say new,
new,
something that
but-
looks interesting, different,
usable.
usable.
As
Not magic. I don't have anything to.
you kind of as you go further down,
Just clean it down.
you keep seeing this. You see where it looks like something from above fell into the castle ceiling and headed straight down. And as you go, keep going floor by floor. So far, you haven't seen anything interesting. Roll me an investigation check.
Getting like a Wind Waker vibe.
I've never played Wind Waker because it didn't look interesting. It's
Investigation is under what?
investigation. It would be, I believe, wisdom.
Because I don't have
Sea lion wisdom.
I mean, it's an intelligence.
An
actually.
intelligence. Okay,
So
there's
do I
intelligence.
use
skill.
the sea lion intelligence?
Yeah.
You know how to bounce the ball on.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, doesn't wild shape let you use
No, yeah, you're right.
some traits that are better if yours are better than it?
No, it just physical abilities.
So just
So you
strength
do
and
get
dexterity.
you get your you get your mind.
Okay.
Get them confused too often. Basically.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm. 22. You notice a large bubble at the bottom of this hole.
Like
Like
a
a
raised bubble or a
No,
bubble
like-
on the bottom?
bubble on the bottom, on the
As-
ground. Yeah, you see something shining down there, glimmering. Some may say splendor down there. For all you know, it could be a whole new world.
Okay, let's stick my head in the bubble.
Just so long as there's no Jamaican crabs singing.
As you swim down to the bubble and it comes into view, you can see a large skeletal figure.
Is it moving?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Give me another investigation check.
Oh, that's a.
Well, you can see what looks to be a 10-foot long, large black arrow. Yeah, basically, kind of, but a little thinner and looks like that. Maybe like a freaking Goliath can shoot out of the longbow. And it is found in between two of the ribs of this large skeletal creature. Give me a nature check.
Okay.
You recognize some of these skeletal features. This once upon a time was a dragon. Small. You begin to look around a little bit. You do find some items. A small pile of gold. And a box. A black box. a lacquer black box with the edges and have gold plating on them and a strange looking flower crest on it.
Okay. Can the unseen servants carry anything?
Yeah, I think up to 10, 15 pounds.
Can they take any command from me? Or?
We told them to.
You told them to? Then yes, they can.
Okay. Unseen servants grab the gold and whatever small items they can. Okay. Flat putting it down inside the bubble. We're gonna go over and grab the box.
Bounce it on the nose.
Oh,
Head back to the water.
gotcha.
Back into the water and head back up.
Okay.
Do you want to take the giant air thing?
You won't be able to. It's too big.
I mean, I also want to drop some of the gold.
I'll
No.
tell you guys
No,
about
we-
it,
we-
and if
we-
we want to go back for it, yeah.
We didn't talk about it over yet.
So you bring the lacquer black box up, and how much can an unseen servant carry?
10 or 15. I think it's the
That's
same.
literally all the interesting stuff I can find.
Probably can't carry that much gold.
Well, whatever they
10.
can carry.
We'll call it like 10 pounds.
10 pounds of gold? That's a lot of gold. Gold pieces.
Make of it what you will, that is what it is.
It's gonna be like this much.
That's a lot of gold.
Either which way, you figure
Like
that out.
50 pieces of gold.
Okay, then you're talking like that much.
How big's the money?
Bigger than a silver dollar.
Are they old style coins or?
Each or just one?
Each coin is like this.
No,
big.
I'm saying
Yeah,
Maybe not big
each
and whole.
per.
Yeah, like 10 pounds.
Yeah.
About 10 pounds.
So just that is
Holding
what
it like this and holding it like this doesn't change
That
how much
is what
gold.
it is.
Small.
Continue.
You're saying this is like a basketball.
This is not a basketball. This is a basketball. This is what they're holding.
Is this what we need to be debating
Holding
right
a
now?
No.
They're going to carry up however much you determine they carry up.
50 total or 50?
It's 50 gold.
50 gold. Okay. 50 gold. Some weird box. Heading back up to the ship.
And you get up out of the rundown castle, and you come back. I don't know. You're a sealant. I don't know how you want to throw this box up. I don't know how you guys want to get this gold on top of the ship.
Once he resurfaces, we can jump down and take it from him.
Okay.
I can
Yeah, just
wild
wild
shape.
walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't wild shape.
You toss. Okay. You make it on top. So, gold. The box. What do you guys do?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so down inside the bottom floor of that castle, there's this weird bubble on the bottom floor that has seemingly dragon bones with this crazy huge ballista inside of it.
Does that ring a bell to anyone? Does that ring a bell to any of us?
Nope.
We don't know anything about this.
Nope.
So I mean,
Can we make a history check to see if we know anything about this?
No, you don't know anything.
Okay.
so if we wait until morning or whatever, we can head back down and maybe get the ballista back.
I really want to fight a bone dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is a not inconsiderable chance that might be sealing it. Who knows?
What are you guys doing?
Did it look like dragon remains or
Remains.
a bone dragon?
I want to take a look at that box.
Yeah, I want to crack that box open.
Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna open.
Well, I don't want to open it
Yeah,
yet. I want to
anyway.
investigate it first.
Tech magic.
Who's trying? Okay, check magic. The box is magic.
Okay.
Who's
so
trying to
we-
open the box?
Maze?
I'm the one that brought it up. I'm opening the box.
Jabba, make me a strength check.
I'm out of spells, so whatever crystal falls is on.
I've got plenty left.
spells.
Well, and my cantrips.
14.
You take
Not
14.
19.
You take-
plus 4.
You take 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage? You said a strength check.
I know.
Can
You don't get it. I'm charming.
we investigate this in any way?
I'm going to bed.
Is there anything closer?
If you want to make an Arcana check against the box,
I will. Nat 20.
That's a box.
this
One
box,
D3.
indeed, this box is magic. No, but this box has a enchantment on it. So anyone who attempts to open it in an improper manner will take damage. The same amount of damage that they used to try to open it.
So you just crawled in the bed and got slapped for 19.
What constitutes an improper manner?
Opening it without its key, because it's locked.
What?
Can I try to lock it?
Technically, it's not doing any damage to it, so.
Yeah, you can try to unlock
Does
it.
anybody have the spell magic?
Is there any way we can figure out where the key is? Was there a key down there?
If I do it, like, what am I rolling with?
You'd just be rolling. You'd be rolling your lock picking tools and your proficiency plus.
Proficiency.
There's nothing else we notice about the markings on the box. Nothing else that tells us anything.
Nat 20.
Well, do try to unlock the box. Unfortunately, your lock picking tools break inside the lock.
Alright.
Yeah, it is decorative, the box. The flower crest in the very center of it, and it looks to be like two phoenixes flying outwards from the center. There is something written on like the front of the box where the lock is, but you cannot read. Actually, what languages does everyone know?
I have comprehend language.
Common, Draconic, Orc, and Elvish.
Common and
Aquan,
Draconic.
Draconic, Druidic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
I have common, draconic, infernal, and elvish.
Huh?
And comprehend language.
Yeah, you guys don't know any of these languages, so if you'd like to cast comprehend language,
I will cast comprehend language.
is that one of your ritual spells?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Do I recognize the two Phoenix?
Actually, roll me a history check. You use comprehend language. I believe that's a 10-minute casting time.
Something like
Might be 30. Whatever.
No,
You
it's
spend the time to cast comprehend language ritually, and you now read it in common.
22.
You do know what language it comes from, and it comes from Celestial. And it reads, "To my favorite son." That's it. The phoenixes do remind you of something you've seen in the past. You're not quite sure if it's something notable from like famous history, something you might have seen. You can't remember, but it's something that you do remember. You do remember that it is most likely having to do with some kind of militaristic background.
So I assume that even with the design itself, there's no like groups like I would figure out that. No.
Do we want to try? I've got one last idea. Is there anything else we want to try to open it?
Oh.
I already tried.
What do we want to do with this box?
It's not like I
Long term.
So we can bring it to the locksmith, but that's
Celestial.
they can replicate. If it's only has
It's
an
got-
enchantment on it to keep it from being opened improperly, that has nothing to do with being able to copy the key to it.
Unless we can assume the key is enchanted, as well as the
To
lock.
like dispel the enchantment.
She got
What
like
do you
an
guys
over.
do?
We want to try going back down.
You have to spend.
We do that, but we're gonna have to wait for
You probably have like another 6 hours.
so we can take a long rest and then in the morning head back down.
And I just like study the box overnight then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do them in there.
You guys are taking a
crew
long
members
rest.
still alive.
Yeah, you got 2 guys down.
How are they doing?
You know, they're just saying this.
It's no you as worrisome.
We haven't even signed. We didn't want to go fucking fight a hydra. We didn't sign up for this shit. Where's Jim? Where the fuck did he go?
His name was Jim.
Where the fuck did Jim go? I don't know, man. I don't know if we can trust these guys. You guys can hear
Are
them.
they
They're not
asleep?
talking.
Like, when are they going to sleep?
They're not.
Like, but we're going to go take a long rest. Can I wait until they fall asleep?
You totally can. But throughout the night, you can hear them through the walls of the ship talking about how they don't trust you guys. They don't want to die. One of them goes, you hear one of them say something like, he's got a vacation planned out. Was gonna head away from the town.
3 days
Head to
away
the
from
city.
retirement.
Yeah.
And, Buzz, your time comes when you finally hear them fall asleep. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast minor illusions so that way they don't hear anything.
Alright, I'm gonna assume you're gonna start making a stealth check.
Yeah.
Please do so at advantage.
I got advantage and advantage.
They don't stack.
I know. It's like what, plus 8? Yeah, 12 plus 8.
Yeah, they don't know. As you slowly, I'm gonna assume you're gonna open their door.
Yep.
And you see them. They're huddled.
Softly shut it behind me.
They're huddled like it's their backs and the corner of their room make a perfect square, and they're sleeping with like brooms in their hands. They're snoring real loud.
They don't notice me at all.
They don't notice you at all.
I want to slip both of their throats.
Alright. Just roll me an attack roll.
This is how you know.
Gotta kill everyone.
And then plus 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like
You
17.
got the first one. Roll me for the other guy.
Actually, no. 18.
As you silently come up to them, as they bleed out in their sleep.
Can I just drag their bodies and push them off the ship?
Yeah, you can totally do that. I won't make you do any checks because they're
Sarah
dead.
and I are just looking this box over, and we just see Frost dragging two corpses by us. And
Okay there, Frost? You need any help?
People said
I just give you 2 thumbs up. I got it.
Okay, good job, buddy.
Dragging on, you just see blood trail.
Anybody got a good prestidigitation to clean that up?
Our unseen servants can scrub it.
Yeah, they
say,
could scrub it.
Thaumaturgy won't do that, will it?
No, but it says on the unseen servant card that they can just do any menial labor.
Yeah.
Simple tasks that a human servant can do, such as fetching things, cleaning, mending, folding
Yes,
clothes,
so-
lighting fires, serving
Yes,
food, and
cleaning.
pouring wine.
So they were gonna clean up the bloody
Yeah,
mess.
we just send them in there with some brushes. It's like Fantasia in there.
And so you clean up the room where all the blood is. And you got rid of 2 bodies.
Now we're
And,
alone. Don't worry,
next
we can
dawn
sell the
comes.
ship now.
We should have held
What
on
would
to them.
you
We could go
guys
back and see
like
that
to
guy
do?
and sell the body.
You get a long rest. What do you
Okay,
guys
so-
like to do?
You guys wanted to go down and search for Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, are you just gonna swim
have-
down?
Do we have any more of the potions for like?
Well, you each have 1 potion of water breathing.
Yeah, and it's 8 hours in this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna take my potion.
So you guys are all
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just wild raging again.
just take a dive.
I'm not gonna take the because there's a bubble down there. Right?
It's
Bubble's
pretty far
down.
down.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna
There's
need
about 100 feet.
no, it's 100 feet to the tower entrance. The castle is further. The bubble is on the bottom floor of the castle, which is further down.
My constitution.
I don't know if you can hold your breath that long. What's your constitution?
My constitution is 16.
What's your modifier?
3 plus 5.
So you would have 5 minutes of being able to hold your breath. You're not gonna make it.
Really? How far down is it?
It's real fucking far.
Yeah, you keep saying it's real fucking
You're,
far. I'm
it's
like
gonna take you. When he went down there as the sea lion, he has a speed of 90, 50. What's your speed is 30, and it's gonna be 15 underwater.
I can triple my speed, technically.
Water.
You guys are way too
It's not your
terrain.
Let's see.
I would just make a
You'd
very
be-
heavy weight and just hold it.
It's just
It would still be 40 minutes out of air.
Very heavy. Like 6 tons.
We're gonna get the bends.
It's only going up.
So you guys are making your way downtown, hauling ass.
I mean, I don't know if I want to
You
do
guys
that.
are what we saw. I'm the one that's just like,
Terry Crews.
I don't know if I want to go down with you guys. I can wait up here, and you guys can message me to me.
If one thing's said, I'm gonna say it.
Okay. So who's going down?
Well, have we studied this box enough? I was more.
You've literally got nothing from it.
Yeah.
There, besides the decorative top and the engraving in the front, not a lot that you can learn from this box.
I don't feel like.
So it's 3 down, 3 up.
Yeah. Split the party even.
Okay. So Rena, Frost, and Java, they're all gonna have to give me perception checks. Wolf, Igor, and Saren, are you on the deck of the ship or are you inside the ship?
On the deck. I'm preparing the ship to.
Is the water walking
Nat
is already
20.
passed now.
Water walking's already passed.
Not true. I'm natural.
16.
I would have said it's in that ship.
What are we rolling for, Pep?
Well, Saren, are you inside the ship or on the deck?
I'll be on the deck.
Okay. Just give me like real quick constitution checks.
I just rolled an 18, so that's gonna be an unnatural 20.
You want that guy.
It's in 25.
None of you guys get sunburned. Real bright outside today.
I'm standing there like Morticia Adams with a fucking umbrella.
So our 3 diving team, as you go down, Frost, you do notice what looks like an entrance to probably someone's living quarters. Not like a barracks, but individuals' living quarters.
Like an actual room.
Yeah, like a room.
Passing by the bubble when we were down there, did I notice if the bones have moved or anything?
Oh no. They seem like they're in the same position. And Karina, you kind of see what might look like, can't really tell. It looks like it's a pole arm of some kind, but the head of it is buried underground, under rubble. Yeah, give me a strength check.
What is that halberd?
No! Watering his heart.
You're right next to me.
I mean, I'm down there.
I'll see you
Is
with
he
me.
within
Are you within 15 feet of her?
I'm just swimming around with them.
Just sea lion.
19. As you pull it out, it is not a halberd.
Rusted ass pike.
It is a large great axe.
Oh.
On the blade, there are 2 parts on top of it that keep the blade steady, and they are designed to look like suns. Even though you're underwater, it does feel a little light to move around. You can't really tell any other details from that. The handle itself is a little ornate with some engravings on it, like vines. But besides that, you don't really get anything else from it.
Oh, well, fun.
And Frost, are you going into that room?
Yes, I am.
As you go into the room, it's a bedroom. Presumably a master bedroom. Very nice.
There's a mermaid on
Hey, Frost.
So
You wanna
how
be
does
my
this-
lover?
So how does this work? Do you lay the eggs and then leave the room, or what?
As you enter the room,
We shrouded
you
them.
see 2 skeletal bodies in bed, tucked in. They appear to be full-grown adults. That's what you see initially. If you want to give me an investigation check, you can.
Okay.
You kind of just see the same stuff.
Natural 20.
Holy, that's 2 in a row.
Actually, 3.
Should probably give you a bonus or something crazy like that. I'm not going.
Oh, wow. Okay, just mention it. Don't do shit.
First I'll tease you and then I'll tell you fuck off.
Frost, you do notice something on the nightstand on the left side of the bed. Going over to further inspect it, you don't know why it caught your eye, but it looks to just be an inkwell. But
Just tuck it away.
you guys gonna look around more? Or you guys gonna come out?
We're just constantly looking.
Give me another investigation check.
All of us?
Even us up on the ship?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes. Give me an investigation check.
22.
22. Investigation check.
Apparently.
16.
10.
What do you think of pirates?
Okay. We'll continue down with our diving group first. Karina, you rolled a natural 20. There is what seems to be a suit of armor that is standing. And it seems to have this regal red cape, this gold trim at the edge of it, that seems to be flowing in the water. Just standing there. It seems it's standing in front of like a hallway-esque kind of deal, but you can see just beyond the hallway, and it's collapsed. Roll a
19.
19. You see about the same. And Joppa, what'd you roll?
I rolled.
Okay. Looking in, like turning your head about 90 degrees. Not exactly. Not exactly the cloak of levitation. Turning your head about 90 degrees, you see what looks like the rubble and entryway to what may be a mess hall. As for our crew above, hey, guess what? It doesn't look like there's a storm coming. Yep. Have fun with that. We're gonna check in with. Actually, you know what? Everyone roll me ship handling,
What is that?
which would be
handling?
your decks.
I'm fishing from sailing.
Yes. So you get to add your
Ship's
proficiency.
ready to go. 13. You're on the bottom of the ocean.
15.
Oh,
It's not an ocean, it's a lake.
Was it? You say it dexterity?
Salty as dolphins walking.
Okay. You guys rush to prepare the ship to sail during the storm.
sail?
To sail within the storm for when you guys get back. Cause the sea's getting, the lake is getting a little choppy out here.
We're all out on the deck, right?
We're all somewhere.
We're all running to prepare rigging and stuff.
Did we finish the rigging and everything?
Yeah, you get it all set and squared away for when these three get back. You can just go.
Welcome to building that.
I'll get behind the wheel and sail with her.
Gonna make a hammer.
All right, roll me a religion check. 17. You feel a tingle.
All of it's dehydration.
You don't know what it means just yet. Back
Open
down.
your mouth and swallow the rain.
Back down underwater. What are you guys doing?
I'm going into that mess hall and investigate.
Okay, roll me an investigation in the vessel.
Can we bring the box below deck so it doesn't like get tossed down? I'd bring that down below.
That's 5.
Hey, look, there are a lot of tables
Getting
in
the
here.
box out from the
Some
deck.
plates that are broken. Some silverware.
Overboard.
I'll investigate in there.
What if we have our
Okay, roll me an investigation.
take care of it?
Either way, I don't want it just sitting on the deck because if the seas are getting dicey, it's gonna go overboard.
19. There are a lot of skeletal bodies. Many of the people, you can see, like, their silverware is in their hands, as their hands are pressed against the ground.
So this was just instantaneous stuff for them.
Basically, the entire island that the castle was on instantaneously fell. Many people are crushed, dead. The bones of whatever meat creature they have eaten that day. Don't really see anything of interest, though.
Wait, so if this all happened instantaneously, does that mean the entire castle sank just coincidentally in the middle of the dragon attack?
In the middle of dinner, in the middle of sleep. No matter what people were doing, they seemed to just.
So what are you guys doing underwater here?
Can I go touch that clothes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go over.
Corinthians, 5 Corinthians silk.
As you touch it, the entire suit of armor disappears.
Somebody touch a wall.
So does the cloak disappear too?
No, cloak doesn't.
I'll take the cloak.
The cloak actually wraps up into a fine rectangular shape. You know, like at clothing stores, everything's folded up.
So it's like
nice
here
and square.
you go, basically.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Anything else our underwater crew would like to do?
That cloak's gonna be wearing
I just
you
want to
in
do one
3
more
days.
investigation on it.
Alright, give me an investigation.
Never trust the self-folding cloak. Swords with voices and self-folding coats. Say no.
Self-folding cloaks. You can never trust them. Never. My grandfather had a
24.
24.
Was a self-folding coat.
There is a chest. It's kind of buried underneath a lot of rubble. And it's only now catching your eye because the suit of armor is gone. But it is buried under a decent amount of rubble. And you're not quite... It looks like a regular chest, so you're not quite sure if it's broken or not.
Broken?
You know, like the rubble crushed it. But it looks like it should be fine.
Can I just investigate and look inside this materials? Or do I have to like really push
You're
it
gonna have to
shut?
get rid of the rubble on top of it.
How much are we talking about? How long would it take to do that?
Like, probably an hour. By yourself.
Oh.
Well, the underwater breathing potion only lasts 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 8 hours?
Well,
Never mind. So do we? Yeah, I mean, we have like, what, 7 hours now? It took us 45 minutes to get on there. Yeah, I'm gonna take the hour to just move some stuff away.
So you take an hour to move these rocks away. And you open up the chest. Inside the chest,
Underwear.
is another chest. And you open that chest.
Please don't tell me there's another chest.
There's actually engravings on the top of the, in the top. It's in Celestial.
Go again.
And there is a small figurine inside of it.
Figurines evil. That's just
Special is evil.
Doesn't have a curse on it or something.
Close it up and bring it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close it up and bring it with me.
Is there
Because I
any-
don't want to
you-
touch it.
The great axe or that chest? Does
I
anybody
can-
want me to carry it?
You carry the chest.
Frost,
Yes, I know, but it
Frost,
would make it
I
easier
can
for you guys to
run
swim.
comprehend language on it when you get up there.
Yeah, because I
Would it
don't
make
want
it
to touch
easier
it.
for either of them to swim back up if I was to take anything?
I mean, technically, yes.
Alright, so whichever one of you wants to give me one of the things we have found.
What's heavier?
Probably the Great Axe. Almost definitely the Great Axe. Why did I say probably?
Okay.
You'll be able to swim back up.
I'm going up though. I'm fine.
So you guys come up. You guys get back on the ship. You guys are how stormy it is. It got a little worse, but it got a little better. Just
How does
along
that
the
happen? It gets worse, but it gets better.
It
Was
just describes
worse.
life.
It was worse, but by the time we got up there, it got
Oh, okay.
Wasn't
alright.
that Chaos Beast that we let stay alive known for particular, like, storm and disaster magic?
Once it matured, but it was like a good couple millennia long.
It was
Let's say
baby
it's
stuff.
magic?
Usually when they're younger, if I recall,
When they're younger, they give more good
very
luck.
good luck.
Okay.
And when they get older and cynical, they give bad luck, like in real life.
Alright, so what are we...
It's like those pesky ones.
Alright, so did you guys get back up to the deck?
Yes, they're on top of the deck.
Big rope, Zippo.
Yeah.
Sailing
I
away
bring-
out of the
Still
storm.
didn't find the
Crack that chest open, we'll read it.
Alright, read it.
And it reads, "My beloved son."
So that's
What's
the key.
in the chest?
The figurine.
Figurines in the
Figurines.
chest.
It's a key.
Alright, can I take the figurine and try to use it to open the other thing?
When you bring the figurine within distance of the chest, it jumps out of your hand, landing right on top of the chest, and it sits down on the flower crest, and the wood begins to warp around it, covering it in like a rosebud fashion.
Pretty fancy ass.
And you hear,
Okay.
What's
I
in
go
the
to
box?
open it.
What's in the box?
you open the box. There are 2 daggers. One has what looks to be a crescent moon design on the hilt, and the other one seems to have what looks like a sun design.
Okay.
Adrian Andre.
As soon as I see what's in it, I instantly go to Community Ball.
Okay, roll me a wisdom check.
Nat 20.
Damn, that 20 day, huh?
Roll 4 new ones.
I think I might have just found something you'll be interested in.
Really?
You're not around this box by yourself.
I'm the one that opened it. I have my
It
hands
is
on it.
my box that I
I will
got.
fucking stab you.
I
I
hold
got-
up the box to him and show him the daggers, and I explain to him the situation of how it was done.
You are not holding the box.
I'm the one that just opened
The
it.
box is still on the deck. The rest of us
Can
are
I step
around
up
you.
behind him so just while he's doing that, he doesn't notice?
Wolvenir, you take 3 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And he tells you,
Or your trivial bullshit.
"Well, I appreciate the effort of trying to bring me something to appease me. This has no value to me. Your human magics aren't quite what I'm looking for." And then,
It's milestone.
Can I pick up the daggers and just look
kind of look at them. They feel a little heavier than your deck. Just a little bit. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Is there any similarity in the design of the daggers?
No.
I sit down.
They
with
seem
my-
entirely different in make and
And
uniqueness.
design.
They're
Is there anything more special about the X?
phoenixes.
Well, we're
rose
doing
petals,
our
and
identification
crystal
On the
beads.
daggers.
on the daggers.
And the X.
So you
I'll let
realize
him do the X. I'll do the
there
X.
is what seems to be an invisible arcane chain connecting them.
Nunchucks.
unable. You seem to be like Saren. When you hold one of the daggers, it seems that you cannot unhold the other side.
Unhold, or is this floating there?
Like you cannot pass it off to someone. You cannot pass the other dagger to someone.
So you
forced
have to
hold
do
both.
it.
Yes.
You're forced to use them both.
Oh, that's like some Kratos shit right there.
Falconer wanted nothing to do with this.
And are you also going to identify the axe?
I can do it, or he can do it.
Yeah,
while I'm
I'll
doing
do
the dagger.
identify on the X.
So the axe is a +1 axe.
What?
+1 axe.
Nice.
Dealing an additional 1d10 fire damage
Whoa!
on any roll above 15.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's a 1d12
Is anyone
with an
opposed to me
additional
having the
1d10.
daggers by any chance?
I mean, I'm
That's a
proficient
theoretical.
with daggers, and all I got
23.
is like this
Can I give
broken-ass
them the
light
cloak
crossbow.
too? The weird cloak?
Yeah, you can give him the cloak to identify.
What's the cloak?
This is cloak. That
Okay,
weirdly
another
wrapped
time,
itself
so I
in
do
front of him.
As you identify the cloak prevents you from being charmed and gives disadvantage to anyone you're charming.
Wait, what?
The cloak.
Disadvantage to okay.
So if I'm trying to charm you, you have disadvantage on you, and you cannot be charmed. Or I cannot be charmed if I'm winning.
I asked you if you want.
Sure.
Here.
Thank
I
you.
throw it at you.
You just stop him when he does shit because maybe it'll stop him.
I look at him and like, don't ever try to steal shit from me. I give you this.
Hey, you guys keep taking magical stuff away from me the second we find it and it looks creepy. I wanted to get ahead of the game and not get the psychic damage I got bitch slapped with anyway.
There you go.
Wait,
There's
how
your
did-
magical
How did I
cloak.
roll a nat
As I'm
20
stirring
and
the
still
shit,
take
as
damage?
what's happening, I'm still stirring the shit. I'm just gonna try to
Thank
pour
you.
water behind me, see if I have the same powers.
Okay.
And
Roll me Arcana. No, roll me a religion checks.
Give me the hands of wind.
Nope.
maybe.
That can take us so many ways.
So basically, those two guys are like nunchucks.
It's a 15.
Yeah,
I'm gonna motorboat us.
you're gonna motorboat you. Okay. You do
How much,
manage to
how much
use.
gold did we end up splitting from the first trip?
To help him out a bit, I'm gonna cast Warding Wind
Yeah,
against
like
him.
50 gold esque total. A
So,
little more than that. So like 58 gold is
So
what
do
you
we want
brought
to
up.
just round it to a nice? We each get 10.
That's up to you guys.
Yes. We each got 10. We each got. That's not gonna split nicely into 6 though. So if we just can we just say we each get 10?
I will allow
60.
it.
Okay. We all got 10 from the first trip. You went down. We said 7 down with you.
And unless you guys have anything else immediately that you'd like to do,
Is there anything else that those daggers do, or is it just
not that you can
sort
identify.
of like a permanently dual-wielded nunchuck?
We can take them to an enchanter later. There's gotta be something more.
Yeah.
to 'em.
I mean, I'll give him the frost if he wants to use them, but like I said, all I've really got is pretty with a light crossbow. So
Your identify does not identify any other properties of this magic item. Unfortunately.
I'm just saying there's gotta be something unique to
Half of
each
the
other.
150 gold, right? That I.
yeah, I took
250. 250 gold I got.
yeah, I took 100. I gave you 100.
Oh.
Because you were the one who found the
Okay.
door
Because
and the light. I just
even
All right,
when
so
you're
if
at
that's
one point,
everything
it's something.
That everyone wants to do at this immediate moment, we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it a night. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming. We have Facebook, Spotify, iTunes, and of course YouTube. Yeah, guys, that's all we gotta say. We had fun these past couple of episodes, so I hope you guys will come back and join us. Roll for perception. We hope to see you next time.